we're invested in your success. So we're working with you on that deal to make sure it gets to the finish line. If you've got unrealistic numbers, we're going to call it out early in the process and say, you better reassess here. So that's the base level, transaction coordination. The next level up is what we provide as transaction consultants because we've been there, we've done the deals with dozens of people in dozens of states. We've done all those things, and a lot of times we're gut checking your deals, especially if you're brand new. You're bringing this thing in saying, I got seller finance. I'm doing $38,000 down, and we got 5% interest rate, and they want a 3-year balloon. I'm going to say, do you already have a buyer for that? Like, this is my gut check. Do you already have a buyer for that? Because that doesn't sound like really favorable terms. Your purchase price is 300,000, and you're putting $38,000 down. That's okay. You're under 15% down payment. Are you holding this? Are you assigning it? What's your exit strategy? Oh, you're going to wrap it. Okay. And so we ask questions contextually based on your desired exit strategy. Well, we kind of double check your underwriting. Not that it's a full re-underwrite, but we're like listening for clues that you might not understand what you're doing. And we also don't get paid our fee unless we close, unless the deal closes. So we're invested in your success. So we're working with you on that deal to make sure it gets to the finish line. If you've got unrealistic numbers, we're going to call it out early in the process and say, you better reassess here. I don't think this one's going to get to the finish line with those numbers unless you've already got somebody signed up as the buyer. So there's transaction coordination, which is the basic administrative secretarial stuff. There's transaction consulting, which is that we've been there, we've done that, we've seen a lot of things you haven't seen, whether you're experienced or not. So knowing facts like that, limiting factors like, well, you negotiated these terms, but based on your intended exit strategy, we need to go back to the seller and say, you know what? Can't do that. What else can we do? Or do we have to come up with an alternate strategy? For example, with a wrapper, if you're intending to acquire on seller finance or sub two and wrap it to an end buyer, I should define wrap. That's when you seller finance it downstream. I buy it on some sort of seller finance or sub two, and then I seller finance it to the next person down line.